Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw this realistic portrait of Cillian Murphy. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. These are all the materials that I'm going to be using in this video. These are also mentioned in the description box below. The paper size is A3 and I have drawn the outline using the grid method. First, I'm going to use my charcoal pencils to add a base layer and then blend it all out by using the blending stump. For the darker areas, I'm going to use the charcoal powder with the blending stump. After that, I will use the electric eraser and mono zero eraser to create highlights. For more darker areas, I will go back with the charcoal pencil. For the other parts of the heart, I am going to repeat the same process. Remember to keep the tip of your electric eraser sharp or you might not get the desired results. For the lower part of the hat, which is more dark, I will use my charcoal pencil to create the shadow. For the upper part of the hat, I will go back with my charcoal pencil and create small lines to create more emphasis. For this part of the hat, I have used charcoal powder with the blending stumps and then added small lines with the charcoal pencils and added the highlights with the electric eraser. For this part of the hat, I'm going to use my charcoal pencil and then blend it out using a blending stump and then add highlights to make it more realistic. For this part of the hat, I'm going to blend out some charcoal powder using the blending stump and then add small lines with the charcoal pencil and add highlights using the electric eraser. You're going to repeat the same process for the other part of the hat. For the skin texture, I'm going to dip my dry brushes into the charcoal powder and blend it on the paper. For some lighter parts, I have used my kneaded eraser. To create a more realistic skin texture, I'm going to use the blending stump to create some smudges. For the outline of the eye, I have used charcoal powder with the blending stump. For the eyelashes and the eyelid, I'm going to use my charcoal pencil and blend some of it using my blending stump. For the cornea and the iris, I'm going to use the charcoal pencil and then blend some of it using the blending stump. For the nasal bridge and the nose, I'm going to use charcoal powder and blend it with the blending stump. For lighter parts, I'm going to use the kneaded eraser. To create the shadows on the right side of the face, I have used both charcoal powder and the charcoal pencil. For the lips, I'm going to use the charcoal pencils and the blending stump, and for the highlights, I'm going to use the electric eraser. Now I will create the base layer of the neck using the dry brush. For darker areas, I will use the blending stump and the charcoal pencils. The collar is plain white, so I'll just erase any small smudges on there. I will shade the area between the two collars with a blending stump and then draw the button with a charcoal pencil. Now I will shade the coat with a charcoal pencil and then blend it with my finger, and for the highlights I will use a kneaded eraser. For the sweater I will do the same, but this time I will use a blending stump to create a more light effect. After creating a base layer, I will use my charcoal pencil to create small lines, and then for the highlights I will use my electric eraser. For the darker lines on the t-shirt, I will use my charcoal pencil, and for the lighter ones I will use my blending stump. For the right side of the sweater, I will do the same as I did for the left side of the sweater. For the right side of the coat, I will use the same techniques that I did for the left side of the coat. This is the final result. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing and liking this video. Until next time, bye bye.